Let's go. Wait. There we go. Hello, everyone.
We're doing a camp stream.
Yeah, hands. You know, I completely forgot to like start up my Spotify. It's okay. It's okay.
Hope
Let's.
you guys are doing well.
Yeah. Woo.
He's also streaming as well. He'll be like painting his piece. I'll be building my fighting men.
Yeah. Yep.
They're all
Definitely up there. Yeah.
begin yapping.
Oh, it's okay. Same here. Yeah, Siga from afar. You know, it might be smarter if we call. I don't know. I don't think it's smart. Like this is like probably the only con of like living together and then working on in the same room. Yeah. Yeah, it might be better. But yeah, so I think we can introduce what we're painting today. Well, painting slash building. Let's go! Yeah. Just in case, like my face tracking isn't the best because it's like I have like a hot lamp pointed straight at my phone. So like the face tracking is like not at its best, but it's a work in progress. Don't worry. Yeah. They are out of print. So they are no longer being made. Well, Games Workshop says that they will no longer be made, but I bet in a cool 20 years they're gonna be like, oh guys, you know what'd be fun? Nostalgia Iron Golem. Let's go. I already dropped something. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. Things are alright. Yeah. Your team is a lot bigger than mine because my team is like they are like supposedly elites. So they are like they cost more points. Like huh? No. You have like like you have more units than I do because yours only comes with like maybe I think 2 elites, like the leader and then the crusher, the ogre. And for me, I have like almost all my units are elite, but they're not as like strong as like the ogre. So yours is like best of both worlds, jack of all trades kind of like situation.
Here to have this part. Like a morning start.
Like the chain, like yeah, I think it's a morning star,
Chain.
like ball and chain.
It's
Yeah, hobby nuppers. Probably, I don't know where they are. I think they're downstairs. I'll check. I'll check downstairs real quick. Yeah, distraction. I'll throw in a distraction. There's a kind of
You make a plan for this one. It's like Hey, look, Mia building. What the? Not Tamiya. What the hell? What's wrong?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad habit.
So one of the things, the reason why I like this game, why I like Warcry, it's because it's currently Games Workshop's like least favorite child, and that's a really good thing because like one of the biggest problems I have with Games Workshop, they make good games, they make good models, but the problem is like they keep updating it. It's like an esport to them, and unlike esports where the game updates, like the stats are applied, you the player for like these games, like for Warhammer, you have to like take note of these stats, and they can be really daunting for someone who's new to the game, like you haven't like quite learned the game yet, but suddenly, oh, there's a new update that you have to consider, and you have to like learn, and it can be really overwhelming. So for me, I prefer to just play games that are on the out because they don't get updated as much. Did you drop like something? Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have like do you have your hobby nippers? Hobby knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah. But yeah. For me, I'm painting. I'm painting Stormcast. My boys. This is my main like army for Warhammer. Like these guys. Like I have like not just a war band. I have like a full 2,000 point army for Stormcast, and I absolutely love them. They are great. I like the slimmer like model update because they I like the Space Marines. Don't get me wrong, but having like fantasy Space Marines just doesn't feel right to me, because it's just like, oh yeah, here's, you're just doubling down on the design. It's like it doesn't scratch that itch because you're already scratching that itch for Space Marines. So having like them be a lot slimmer now, that's fantastic. I love that. Thank you, Games Workshop. But yeah, like the Skaven Tide box is like struggling, I hear, because of the fact that like they didn't do too well with like the minion. Huh? Oh yeah, can I see? Oh yeah, over here. You don't. Oh.
No?
No, you're not supposed to remove this. Give me this. So. But, this. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna need this first. Aren't you replacement? Oh, this is the new one. I could have cut myself without nothing. Yep. Just the old one. Just wrap it with tissue. This is like a tip that I want to like talk about, I guess. So for hobbyists, when you're replacing your blade for either X-Acto or your cutter, like always wrap the blade in tissue and then tape it, because you don't want like strays getting cut by the blades, especially old blades that are like rusty. Don't leave it out, please. Like that's like a PSA that's very important to me as like a pet owner. I highly recommend not throwing your blades like as is. You gotta wrap it. Yeah. Hi, Small. Oh no. Anyways. Different scale. Yu Hakusho? No, I don't. I forgot what this song is. I swear these guys are like super small. Like some of the model details are super small. Not gonna lie, those look fragile. Yeah, they are fragile. They are super fragile. Like the very first team I painted is like smaller, slimmer versions, because these guys are like so a little bit of lore. These guys are like sort of like special because they're like chosen or something. When they die, they're like, oh, they died a heroic death, so a god like pulls them out of the realm of death, and they're blessed with like, you know, Giga Chad armor and Giga Chad like physique, so they're taller and like bigger. But regular humans, I can actually show you guys what they look like, because I prefer regular human like models. Yeah, here we go. Here's my little plate. Here you go. They're called the Unmade. I'm working Stormcast. No, I've done with the unmade. Well, I want to do a series where I repaint the unmade because I bought the 18 version instead of the 9 version. Because they didn't have like they don't have the Warcry pack, so I just bought the whole unit for Age of Sigmar. Well, I honestly love these. I love the models and I love painting them. And trying to get a game in is gonna be very difficult. Like, it's one of the biggest things that I dislike about the game. It's like it's so hard to transport these. Like, I have a dedicated 3D printed transportation case for it. But I don't want to be lugging it around on like a regular basis. Yeah, I have my little battle lunchbox. How's the building over there? Uh-huh. Warriors of the finest era, yeah. Oh, there's a nub. Oh yeah, there's multiple screws. Oh, that's gonna be so cool. Yeah, the last box, because like after we bought it, went out of stock, and I was just like, whew, because it's one of the OGs. They're one of the original teams that came out. So the one Salty's building in Hearthstream, if you guys want to check it out. They're called the Iron Golems, and they're these like big their lore is like they're trying to impress like the greater Chaos faction by building the best weapons and armor. And they are like this hella jacked squad of just different races of the mortal realms. And then so you have like a dwarf, you have like humans, you have ogres, and then some of them you can't tell because they're like all wearing like a helm with a mask on it, and that's really, really cool. I like that. That's understandable. Trying to avoid like moments where I get distracted by the other models, because like I get super distracted when building. I mean when I'm painting, because I'm trying to like do what's it called? Conveyor belt like building, where I'm just like, yeah, where it's like where you do one step for everything and then move on to the next step for everything. But I tend to like step 1, 2 for one model, and then okay, I need to go back to step 1 because like I'm moving on to this other model. Oh yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. Yeah. You can what's it called? You can probably slap chop them. Yeah. Where it's just dry brushing most of it. Because as long as they look all similar, I think you're good. I don't think you need to get too detailed with the gaunts. Yeah. Especially your Norn's Emissary. The Norn's Emissary will look amazing. By the way, did you see my message? Which one? Oh yeah, I did. It's okay. It's okay. We'll still have opportunities to go. Also, congratulations on the 1,000 small. I don't think I ever greeted you for that. Congratulations. Ah yes. Me listening to intense Persona music. Because I gotta be hyped to paint, exactly. So true. Those are really cool. What are they called? These are called miniatures. I'm kidding. No. These are called like the Stormcast Eternals, and they're from this thing called Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Like, I am a big fan of Warhammer, and it is like a problem because I love the lore and the world and the story to bits, but I could not like keep supporting it because of the fact that like the prices are just gouging at this point. It's so sad. Like, a lot of the models I own, like, you can ask Salty this, are bargain bin. Like, I just whatever I see, if it's on sale, like, and it has to be like a significant sale, like I know they're like so small, but like I know the company has to make money, but it's like it's too expensive at this point. Like, just listening to boss battle music. This is like it really is. I feel like once you paint the miniatures, it's really fulfilling. Like, the 5 I painted for like my my converted Gorger Mopac. I feel like they're my favorites. Like, they are absolutely like a joy to look at. That's why I haven't displayed them at the back yet, because I've like, whenever I'm like really feeling down about painting, I just look at them. It's like, oh yeah, we can start cooking. Yeah. I need to pay it soon as well. You should try getting into this. Never mind. Do not get into it. I would recommend it. Usually. But with how expensive things are, I don't recommend it. Like, the worst part is where we live, it's like it's so hard to like get independent miniatures. Like, indie games are like super hard to get into, like here in the Philippines. They look great. Pro tip. Skaven are the best. Yes, 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 yes. Skaven are the best. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Actually, we did pick up the Skaven Tide box, Salty and I. And the split was surprisingly not like Dominion, because our split for Dominion was I would take Stormcast, this is why I'm painting these. And then she would take Cruel Boys because she loves like orcs. But for Skaven Tide, I picked up the Ratmen. And then she's gonna be painting the Stormcast. Yeah, they look so cool. The paint job for like the new Stormcast, like I love it because I grew up with Warcraft 3, and for the Alliance, boys, for the Alliance. I'm such a nerd. Like that's. I really am just such a nerd. No, I cannot wait to paint these gold. But the spears are like, the spears are really testing my patience. Yeah, I love Warpstone. The new Skaven model looks fantastic. Like the ones we were watching the announcement. The what's it called? The Oracle of the Great Horned Rat, the guy with like the multiple horns. He looks so good. It's probably a model I'll be picking up just to paint. How are you planning to paint this, by the way? Are you following the box art? Are you making them grim dark or are you making them clean like the box art?
Not. It doesn't feel immersive. I don't want to dirty.
Oh yeah.
Dirty with blood. Weathering from the.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. Also, like heads up, we are both new to the miniature hobby because I used to want to get into like Warhammer back when I was like, I just started my first job, and then I realized I'm gonna need a 401k to get into Warhammer 40k. And now that I'm a little older, a little bit more like stable, like you know, I think now's a good time, especially now that there are a lot of bargain bins out there for like I feel bad for Age of Sigmar because like 40k is very easy for Games Workshop to like do the FOMO marketing, or it's like, oh yeah, this is the time limited box, guys, you gotta get it. If you're a player of this faction, you gotta get it. But for Age of Sigmar, like it doesn't quite sell as well. Like until now, like stores are still getting rid of Dominion. That Skaven Tide is out. So it's been a whole 3 years. And it kind of sucks. Hey, thank you so much for redeeming the hydrate. I have coffee. Oh, I love coffee. Also, thank you so much for redeeming the woo. Yeah, let's go. It's been so long. I haven't had Twitch redeems in so long because I've been streaming on YouTube. Yeah, like I couldn't log into my Twitch. It was so sad.
Oh god.
I'm a mainly Twitch streamer, but I do stream on both platforms now because it's a lot easier that way. But the fact that like it was so hard to stream on Twitch because they have to like text you and the text won't go through for like a whole month, so I couldn't like stream on Twitch. So I was like, okay, you know what, like I'm not gonna get productive if I just keep waiting, so I'll just stream on YouTube. And now I'm streaming on both platforms. Thanks to Salty. So we're gonna. Glad you're back. Thank you, and thank you guys for coming back. I appreciate it. Like, I know it's very hard to support content creators who just disappear, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Like, when you're my age, I'm talking as if I'm an old man, but I'm a little on the older side. It's not that easy to like just constantly like stream. Like back when I started vtubing, like it was so easy for me to just say, okay, I'm gonna stream like maybe like 6 hours today. Your sisters are older than you, yeah, but like it's not that easy to just, you know, now that you're a little older and you have to be a little bit more like responsible, you know, like so many other things in life like come first before, like, you know, as much as I want to say like, oh yeah, I'm a become a famous VTuber, like there's a lot of other things that I cannot like sacrifice just to like get where I have to be there. Also, since you guys are here, like, what do you what like, since like a lot of my like, you know, friends aren't really they don't really know what miniature painting or miniature wargaming is. Like, what comes into mind? What kind of questions come into mind when you hear the words miniature painting and miniature wargaming? I'm like so curious. Because for me, it's like it's something I followed since I was a kid. Like, oh, you guys make that? No, it is. These are like model kits. I can actually show one of them. This is one of my favorites. Like, if it doesn't topple over, I have too many. I have too many model kits. Someone stop me. Like, this is one of my favorites. This is they come in these boxes. Well painted battle figures with stats. Yeah. This is how what it looks like eventually. Eventually. I don't think I can paint this well. This is like painted by a professional team called the Heavy Metal Team. I almost dropped my model. Called the Heavy Metal Team, and they are immaculate when it comes to like box art. But they come in gray plastic. I don't think I have anything unpainted that isn't gray, but I do like. Oh, I do have a sprue. Like these are the unmade. They come in these like sprues, and then they come out like this. This is the unmade. That was the sprue I showed you guys. Don't. Yeah. And they are like my biggest problem with how Warhammer is like right now is people are so after the stats. It's like, oh yeah, I want to win, so I have to like get models that I may or may not like, but I have to have it because the stats are like good. Yeah, because of that. There are some what's it called? Some forces small that are like brute force. Like this is like a faction called the World Eaters, and they will charge at you face first. And I love them. I have an army of them. Are you looking at the flail of your leader?
No, it's because
What's that?
um,
Log? Oh, that is the head.
it's the head.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I've experienced that with like the Stormcast, but it's not as bad as that. It's not as bad as that. You have two VTuber models of me? No. This was like, my partner is like right next to me. She's like right over there, like where I'm looking right now. If you see where my VTuber model is looking, that's where she's at right now. Yeah, it is very like true to life. She's also on stream. You guys want to check it out? Check her out. She's Salty Raven. It's linked on the title. And she's also the one who made my model. No, this is gonna be. No, I was hoping you would never say something like that.
Oh my
VTuber creator.
god.
I'm so excited to like paint these. You can arrange them. She has willed herself into existence. Uh-huh. Eat ice cream? Yes, give in. Eat ice cream right now. Ice cream at this hour is always the best. Yeah, it's yeah, it is Age of Sigmar. You have 2,000 points of Tyranids. That is like approximately 100 models, 120 maybe. I hope you guys can see what I'm actually painting. Like, I'm gonna try to like. I really wish they would do more with like combat patrol.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah, he's a top shelf. The highest redeem is to be stepped on. Yes! I will come to your house and step on you. Also, hello Sam.
Monsters in Turtle. Yeah, Monsters in
Welcome to the stream.
Get for my voice,
Yeah, Admech. Yeah, the old combat patrol. I think it's the cooler combat patrol. Ooh. Oh, someone redeemed. Step on me. I will step on you tomorrow. No, sorry, not tomorrow. Well, next time I see you, because I actually can. Oh, Karin? Okay, that's... You're also using a fresh Exacto now. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm going to sub right now. Hell yeah, thank you so much. Well, my only wish for like miniature painting, because miniature painting is so super niche. Like honestly, like it really is like such a niche hobby, and I wish it was easier to like introduce to people. Oh, these, my boobies, my massive fucking titties, my super stuffed up milkies, my honker wonker donkey boinkies, my fucking fabric stretching gravity welling sex mounds. You mean these, my ultra hyper goddamn motherfucking titties? It's been so long since I've been told to do that. Yeah, it is in. It's ingrained. I'm gonna lose subs for that, but that's okay. This is who I am. It's been so long. For those of you guys who don't know what that is, it's an old copy pasta. It is an old copy pasta. Like, it is just for context. That's right. My tone of voice when I'm doing a video versus when I'm streaming is super different. So whenever someone actually watches my like, someone who's like coming from my shorts, like, and goes into my stream is gonna like expect something completely different. And it's like they're gonna be like, "Who the heck is this person?" There's definitely like, you definitely have like a nicer tone like on video. I completely like messed this up. That's a problem. Happy birthday to you! Yeah, happy birthday, Sam. Hello from England. Heck yeah, home of Games Workshop. Welcome. Gremlin. Welcome, welcome. We're painting the Stormcast Eternals, and as a newcomer, it's testing me. It is testing my patience. Like this is the longest I've painted like a squad Like it took me like I was super inspired to paint the the unmade. You guys deserve more subs. Thank you. Like I jokingly said, one stream that like I know I can stop streaming when Uncle Adam from Tabletop Minions like enters my stream and says hello. That is like my goal. Like it's either like Uncle Adam, Scott the Miniature Maniac, Luis from Rogue's Hobbies, or like maybe Ninjan. Oh, and keep forgetting his name. From Jay from Eons of Battle. There we go. Those are like the people I really like that really inspired me to like get in to like miniature painting. Like for Uncle Adam, like I've been watching him ever since I took interest in miniature painting, so maybe 2018. And then I actually took the leap 2019 for like maybe a few model kits. But it was so expensive to just do it because yeah, and distribution was so bad in this country. Like, does the set come with paints? Unfortunately, no. That's why it's so hard to like get into the hobby, right? So, for example, okay, let me give you guys an example. So, let's say you wanted to start miniature painting, like you wanted to start skirmish, not army, because army is like that involves around like 20 to 100 models. It depends on which army you're playing. And you say you wanted to start like skirmish, which is around 5 to maybe like 15 models, which is a lot easier. Like you buy a $60 kit on top of the paints you need. Thankfully here in the Philippines, where I'm from, we have like 3-4 brands that are like that cater to us. So the paints are like $2. They're like $2. But maybe in the UK, the US, the paints are like a little bit more like expensive because manufacturing is very different for you guys. Okay. No. So something like this, which is the standard like Games Workshop paint. These are the same guys who make the models. This is like 480 pesos, I think. I'm not sure. This is 400 pesos here, and that's like roughly $7.50. And for the price of this, I can get 3 of a local brand. And when you're buying paint, you can only just get one color. You need multiple. For this, I'm using maybe 9 to 12 paints. So $7.50 times 12 is very expensive. I don't want to do the math. But for the same price, I can get like a stack of like paints. I don't know how to show you guys like what my paint stack looks like, but I have like hundreds of paint bottles in front of me. Mm-hmm. Oh, what are these exactly? Oh, these are like miniatures. These are sorry, it's like it's kind of hard to see when you're on the shorts version of the stream. But yeah, these are like um we're painting miniatures today. Yeah. So we're talking about like paints here in the Philippines. Yeah, and I think a lot more miniature, a lot more hobby stores, especially the indies, and the indie ones, are actually carrying Philippine branded paints. Because I'm as a miniature painter, I'm really proud that we have brands in the Philippines that aren't they aren't cheap because they're cheaply made, but they're cheap because the creators of the paints actually are trying to help start up the scene here. And yeah, we went to this Philippine scale model show, and there were so many different like model kits. If you guys were to check out my shorts, they do like I show off like some of my favorites. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, like we interviewed like I can show off what the paint brand looks like. This is this is Arcus paints. This is what the bottle looks like. They have like really good brand. Like they have really good paints. Honestly, like it's one of my it tops my own personal favorite brand, Hyro Paints. And we got to interview the one of the owners. Her name is Terry. During this Philippine scale model show, and it gave us a lot of insight on the kind of like paints they create. And one of the biggest like things they wanted to focus on was because a lot of the brands I use currently, like Hyro Paints and Armored Komodo, they target wargamers because they have a wider paint line. Like they have a wider range of colors because when you're painting armies, you can't be mixing colors because if one batch is mixed a certain way and you can't replicate that, you'll have a different color. Like it might, and it's gonna be extra annoying if it's like slightly off. So like having paint bottles already pre-mixed is great, but for scale model painters, people who are making like display pieces, they don't really need the pre-painted pre-mixed paints. They would prefer like really well pigmented like primary colors because they tend to mix their paint on their own. So that's like the niche Arcus is trying to like fill, and I can respect that.
For me, like as a person that doesn't really do a lot of miniature painting, I still want to mix paints myself. Like for example, okay, I want this. If I don't have brown, but you have like primary colors, I can make brown easily if I don't. For like emergency purposes, but into things, especially for like what's it called, like all in you know, that so hard to explain.
Oh yeah. Hey, I mean, like, I think, like, this is my personal opinion, and I think a lot of miniature painters, I think it would be beneficial if we weren't so, like, particular. Like, I know it's very easy to, like, get a color wrong when you're mixing, but um, I I know what it's like to over rely on, like, pre-mixed colors, and it can be really detrimental to us because you're ignoring a part of, like, the hobby that could help you in the long run. So for me, as much as I can, like, maybe one or two, like, colors, not the primary color, but the accent color of the model is a mix I made myself. Like for Stormcast, I'm using I'm trying to color match the box art by using Arcus's paint instead of, like, looking for, like, the same color that would, like, match. And I think it's helped me a lot, like, understand colors better. Be brave. Do what you want to do. Yeah, take risks. Don't. It's a hobby. Don't take it too seriously. Unless you're going for competition, then that's probably not the best time to, like, start experimenting. Maybe before the competition starts, or, like, before you're painting your competition piece, that's when you, like, experiment. Like, yeah. Hello, what are we painting? We're painting Stormcast Eternals, and my partner, so Salty Rageman, the lovely lady on my, what is this? My right is building the Iron Golems. But yeah, these are the minion from the war. These are like the minion box, like Stormcast Eternals, but I wanted to paint them Skaven Tide. I have Skaven Tide, but I can't touch the Stormcast there. It has been claimed. Are you doing some Warcry or Age of Sigmar? Actually, these are gonna be used for Warcry. Like, keep forgetting the person who did the video, and I do apologize. If someone can link them, that'd be fantastic. But I saw this guy buy the Warrior starter set, which is usually, like, a lot of people ignore. Let me get the box real quick. A lot of people ignore this box, the Warrior starter set, and I've had someone in the comments, like, for that, like, short, say, "Oh, that's because Stormcast and Cruel Boys suck," and I don't believe that. The models, I think, look fantastic, and someone actually recommended that both forces can be used in Warcry, and I wanted to try it out because at this point, with Skaven Tide out, the Warrior starter set is, like, at bargain bin price. I got it for $20. $20 for like 17 models, 17 Games Workshop models, dice, and some, like, dice measuring tools, and then a paper mat. Is a pretty good deal. I like it. I think it's more overshadowed by the bigger boxes. Yeah, I think it is, because even now, like, for Dominion, well, Dominion is still being sold in my country. It is, what is 6,000 pesos? It is $120, less than $120 for two 1,200, roughly 1,100, 1,200 forces. And the models look pretty damn good. Like, both HQ centerpiece units, Andrasta and I forget what the Cool Boys centerpiece unit is, but they both look amazing. And I think a lot of people skip out on them because they're not meta, but I'm a firm believer of play what you want because they look cool and not because they're meta. Because the meta shifts, and following the meta is a very easy way for you to gouge your wallet. Yeah, every how many months? I'd like to say every 3 months, there's a new patch in Games Workshop's, like, you know, in Games Workshop games, and whatever is doing well. Huh? Oh no! Do you need no? Yeah, honestly, that's. Oh, do you need the glue? Okay, I have like an extra, like I have an emergency like super glue. Yeah, I have an emergency like one last tube of super glue. I need to get some more. There you go. Yeah, like yeah, it's so that's honestly the best way to play Games Workshop games, and I don't like the fact that they aren't supporting it. Hey Rainer, welcome to stream. But yeah, the game is like a lot more fun for both people if they aren't meta chasing. And there's a video that is very infamous in the Games Workshop in the Warhammer community. It's called probably the worst game of Warhammer 40k ever recorded or something like that, where it was just two people like pre-measuring the entire time. Imagine only meta. Yeah. Nimi! Hello! I've seen you around. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining the gang. Welcome, welcome. Hello! Let me follow you. I've seen you around. Yeah! I think I already follow. Yeah, I do. I do already follow. Okay, we're Gucci. What does this button do? Gang sign. Ooh, I wish I could like. I wish that redeems still work. I should disable most of my redeems because they are super outdated at this point. But let me change my. There we go. Let me put on an apron. Which one? Which one doesn't take off my shirt? Oh! My VTube, it cost my VTube studio to crash. Oh no, it's okay, it's okay. We're okay. We're Gucci, we're Gucci. No, it didn't. We're Gucci, we're Gucci. You just moved me down. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know which button. This is Bingsu. Is it the first button? Okay, this one is. No, it's not the first button. Something is making my model like lag. Oh, that's not it. That's not it, Chief. I don't know how the other. Wait. Oh no, that's just reset. Exposed. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're okay. But yeah. As someone who's like, I like, these were my first models. Like these guys from Underworlds, like these were the first fantasy models I owned. Like, sorry, Age of Sigmar models I owned, and they were really cool. And seeing the evolution of design, like there's so, I'm a big art nut, so you guys are gonna have to like sit through this because I have an art degree. Yes, so like, look at that. Look how the model design evolved over the years. Like this is the first, like, sort of Stormcast design, and like now they're super, like, they slimmed them down because this is female model. I think we should like compare female to female. And I don't have one. I don't have one completely built. But yeah, let's just go with it. But yeah, like look how much more that slimmed down. Yeah, there are better proportions, and I like that. But these guys are gonna see new life because the Dominion box set is not a playable spearhead, which is why I'm painting like Age of Sigmar models. It's because I'm gonna be playing both Warcry and Spearhead, which is the beginner start here, like sort of like game mode. And to make Dominion playable, I'm gonna be printing the chariot, and I'm gonna be using actual like these guys on the chariot, and then I'm gonna maybe glue bows on their backs just so it's like, you know, just so it's like immersive. It's like, oh, they can't be the chariot, they don't have bows. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I printed bows, they're on their backs. Because Lord knows I'm not gonna spend like $140 on like the same models. It's just that I have like, they have swords instead of spears, and one of them is a chariot, but everything else is the same. No, it's not lagging. It's because I'm leaning forward more. Like the model isn't like, it's not a problem. The model's not a problem. It's like yeah. Yes. Like this is the perfect like length for the thing, but it's blocking the camera. So I have to like move it a little bit. But in doing so, it's like, you know, it's messing with something else. So yeah, you know. Yeah, it really do be like that. Yeah. I guess I can tell, like, you talk about, since my audience has changed, I guess I can talk about how I end up starting vtubing, I guess. If you're cool with that. No.
There's this one message. Thank you. Get it twisted. Like for some reason it will think Sega might get that.
Huh?
Yeah, that's
Thank you. Yeah, I got it. Honestly, like, I started VTubing not knowing what VTubers were. Like now I am one. So I think I can tell the story. It's okay with you? Yeah. So like I started VTubing because one of my friends who worked at a prestigious VTubing company. It's one of the bigger ones. I won't say what, but it's in Japan, so you guys can probably tell which one it is. He was translating for them, and I noticed that she was streaming what she was translating on Discord, and then I asked like her and a friend like, "What are you guys watching?" And they're like, "Oh, we're watching VTubers." And I'm like, what the fuck are VTubers?" And then the first ones I watched was Pikami saying, "Let's kill the whore." Oh, and then I was just like, VTubers are pretty fire. So I think that was the same era as like when Gura just got out. So Gura was one of the first ones I watched, and that's why I'm a big Gura fan, because like it was such a perfect time to like get started with VTubing, with getting to VTubers, because I don't like I can't get into the Japanese VTubers too much because it's I have to wait till like till translation. Yeah, I can't watch them live. Like I tried, like I watched a lot of like um, Minato Aqua when she was playing Apex, but it was very hard to like follow what she was like doing if she was speaking Japanese. But she sometimes speaks English, which is very helpful. I have all Chaos armies, loads of fun. It just, oh man, Chaos is absolutely fantastic. I love the Chaos models. Like I wish I bought the Slaves to Darkness like spearhead. Like there was this guy selling it for $100, and I'm just, I cannot. I have too many model kits, but I at least have the rats, my favorite ones. I really want to watch like, but me no habla nihongo. Yeah, yeah. He's in the zone. Hi Poggy, hi Poggy. Just Poggy. Hi Jabby, how's it going? Loving the BGM. Oh no, it didn't restart. No, thank you for the heads up. Oh, it did. I just can't hear it. Okay, there we go. I increased it for myself. Yeah. Ah yes, I love Guilty Gear Strive. Coding. Making Yana invoke her game. Oh no. That'd be so cool though. My fellow team members at Vibe TV. So yeah. When where was I? I started VTubing, right? So I made my first model with Vroid, which is a program for free. You can make a VTuber model. It comes fully rigged and with tracking. So it was the easiest way to start. And I think it still is one of the easiest ways to start if you guys are interested in like doing the same thing we're doing. It's called Vroid. And you probably just need a webcam and a decent mic, and that's it. You're Gucci. And yeah, I got started. I met these guys, and I met so many other like wonderful friends, especially the original gang. I miss them so much. And yeah, I met Salty. Now we live together. Yeah, we met through VTubing. And then we met up in real life, and now we live together. Imagine that. Yeah. It is a mega collab. It's still going. Until now. And now she's into Warhammer. Hell yeah. Well, Warhammer and Conquest. One of my small gripe with Warhammer, and a hot take, I guess. Like, I wish Wargamers would stop fighting. Like, I don't get it. Like, for me, it's like I understood back then. It was like there weren't a lot of people playing, so as much as possible, you want the few players to be grouping up into one like game so that it would be like stable and there would be games to play. But now there's so many games and so many people playing, and I know this because there are so many like local game stores. So there wouldn't be a lot of local game stores if there weren't any customers. So that means there are a lot of like people playing. So I wish people would stop fighting and just try the other war games sometimes. Like one of the comments I deleted because I didn't like the vibe was like, why are you playing Conquest? Conquest sucks. Yeah, and I was just talking about it because I like what people are doing here. Like I like how accommodating they are. Well, I remember joining the Conquest group here in the Philippines. They were really nice to me and said they even volunteered to like, hey bro, where are you so I can travel near you, and then we can meet up a local game store, and then we can demo once you finish painting. And that really helped like give like what the community is like. Yeah, because as much as you like a war game, like I love 40K, it's just that like I don't like where it's at right now. Like a majority of the players here are very competitive, and I play for fun, so I don't want to like lug around. Like my Dark Angels army is like around 75 models. I don't want to lug around 75 models for 2 hours to go to a store and then have my ass handed to me for 3 hours and then travel back for another 3 hours. I don't think that's a productive way to like. I don't think that's a productive way to spend my like free time. Hmm. Yeah.
Also not welcoming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like yeah, like one of the wishes I have for like Warhammer and like most major war games, I wish they would like really look at like what commander magic is like, because like for me, like I'm not like, even for magic I don't like, we like Salty and we don't play competitive. Like I build a lot of commander decks because it's all about like fun. Like out of my 27 commander decks, only one of them is like soft competitive. And I wish like Warhammer and yeah, I guess it's just Warhammer. It's a Warhammer problem that we would have some support for like some sort of like commander version of Warhammer, where it's like 4 players, so it's kind of hard to like become competitive. So you know, it's easier to lose when three other people lose with you. That's why people love battle royales, because like when they die, it's okay. Like 99 other people die with them, and then only one person gets the W. Same for Commander. It's like what we tend to look for in like a Commander game isn't am I going to win? It's like, am I gonna have a fulfilling game? Because like like I don't know, like I guess when I got older, like I'm less about the competitive side and more about like, is this time I'm using fulfilling when I spend it with my friends? Yeah, is it like a fun time to? Oh no, I dropped the. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I dropped something. They did try back in 5th edition, 6th edition, didn't really work out. The reason is they needed to change so much for 8th. It's really a playgroup thing. We do a lot of crusade and such here. Oh, yeah, narrative play. Yeah, narrative play I think is the closest one we get. Yeah. Another thing is like, I guess 500 point game support is like kind of hard, because like logging around 70 models is like not easy, and horde players are gonna be like, it's gonna be even harder, because my list for Dark Angels is like very elite heavy. Like I even have Lion in there just to save me some like models. And it's hard to like lug it around. Even EDH started small as a small. Yeah, I love like how EDH started. Like at first when I played Magic, because I played Magic since high school, I wasn't too receptive to EDH because I don't know, I was a dumb kid. I was more like focused on competitive, you know, I gotta like compete. I gotta be the best. But then as you grow older, you realize, okay, to be the best at Magic, you gotta spend a lot. And then you have to learn the deck, which I'm just like, okay, I don't really have that money. I'm in the Philippines, you know, it's not really like a great way to spend. Yeah, I was playing Pauper Standard, and like Pauper is very popular here because like disposable income is not great here. So it's like, it was the best way to get into Magic back then. Now it's the Commander. Honestly, like they have like so many $100 tournaments here. Like shops put a hard cap at like $100, and they all like sort of like coordinate that, which is fantastic. Like I love what they're doing. They should keep it up. Like yeah, as you grow older, like I'm like 29, so it's yeah, as you grow older, it's not easy to compete anymore, because like life gets in the way, you know. Like when you're like late 20s, there's a lot more like responsibility. So as much as I want to spend like, as much as I want to get like a full Warhammer game in, because I wish I could, because I do have an army for it, just doesn't make sense anymore. You know, the 5 hours could be used something else, you know, going out to the pub with your friends, or like get maybe a smaller game like Warcry in. Hopefully Combat Patrol and boarding actions get support. Yeah, I really hope they do, because it is like Like, I feel like if there was something similar to Commander with with Warhammer, it would be for 40k. It would be It would be combat patrol, and for Age of Sigmar, it would be Spearhead. Like those are the best ways I feel like if you want to experience like the army side of things, because there's no building, it's just strategy. And I really think they should really prioritize on it, because I feel like this is one of the videos I wanted to plan. And I wanted to go up to my friends and ask them, hey, are you willing to spend, and then insert cost of army, like cheapest cost to build an army in 40k, just to like play with me? And the obvious answer is like no. No, for real. Like, okay, if I were to come up to someone, like, okay, any one of you, like, let's say we're friends, we're like best friends, you and I, like all of you guys watching right now, would you come, if I were to come up to you and say, hey man, are you willing to spend $1,000 to play this game with me? I'm pretty sure 99% of you guys, even with wargaming experience, would say, hell no, brother. Because it's an exorbitant amount. I wish it'd be lower. Yeah, like it's so hard. Like I have a full army already, but I still think it's not great. I have 9 armies, like not including skirmish games. Holy crap, brother. That is really good. Like having painted armies like is big respect. Let me fall in love with Tyrians again. Yeah, I think what's it called? Leviathan was a good release. But I wish it wasn't a FOMO release. But everyone knows like that's the best way Games Workshop gets people to buy their models. It's the fear of like not being able to get them. Like what's it called? Lieutenant Primaris Lieutenant with Combi Weapon, Leviathan exclusive, is hella meta. And if you didn't get a Leviathan box, too bad. And I know when I say like I'm not competitive, I know I'm not the majority. Like I know a lot of people who play Warhammer like skew towards the competitive. So if you were one of those people, tough luck if you didn't get Leviathan. I've been playing. Oh my gosh, man! Holy shit, that's a long time collecting. I mean, the 2 parts will come with the new combat patrol. I hope so. Same as Dominion, just be patient. Yeah. don't be careful. Be careful with the super glue, because that will do not. It'll damage your skin, yeah. But yeah, like getting armies painted, big respect. Because a majority of my Archangel army is like base coated. but the army is like so precious to me. It's like I absolutely love the Dark Angels. Like I have them. Like that army is not tournament legal, by the way. Like because they have resin printed bits, which is from Grey Tide Studio, just for the bling. You know, I like personalizing the models. So I don't quite have an army. Maybe my Stormcasts, or maybe my Stormcasts are like my only army that are like tournament legal ish. If you could even consider the list tournament ready. You can use resin bits, can you? I know here in the Philippines, they're not too strict because we don't have Games Workshop. We don't have a Games Workshop tournament here. Hey, Storm Panda. Oh, you want to greet the this first? Go ahead. But yeah. Hi guys. Yeah. I have. But yeah. Oh yeah, Storm Panda. Like, thank you so much for redeeming. Teach us Filipino. What do you want? What do you want me to teach you? What Filipino do you want me to teach you? Zubi, thank you so much for joining the gang. I am currently whispering because like Salty got raided, so. I'm not gonna have a ton of printed bits because all of them, yeah, like let's see you Saturday, boy. Hell yeah. I think a certain Filipino classic I can teach everyone is like like Iniza's favorite phrase. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys how to say I love you in Filipino. And it's called putang ina mo. Putang ina mo means I love you in Filipino. So when you want to pick up some Filipino shorties, you know, just look them in the eye and just say, wait, I need my tracking for this. Just look them in the eye and say, putang ina mo. Shout out to Gio. Yeah. Yeah, for custom guard regiments, there are so many resin phantom bits, and I love it. Like I love Station Forge. Station Forge is like absolute G. But yeah, like oh, as long as you're not in Nottingham, yeah. Here in the Philippines, I've never met someone who's like super angry about 3D printed bits. Putay mo, is for all time. Is there how to speak the phrase in Filipino? Oh yeah, it's no. Background. Hot glue is when it's freshest. Words to live by. Oh no, step model, I'm stuck. Oh, Dragon's Dogma, yeah. I wish I paid attention to my color theory class when I was in art school. I really did. I really did wish. Well, deep brown. We're gonna pick deep brown.
What? But I'm bald.
You're bald. She's bald. A lot of air in this paint. Blue. Oh yeah. Oof. I dropped the model. No. Very good. Yeah, my lamp is so hot that like paint just dries on my wet palette. So for you guys who don't know, wet palette is a palette that is filled with water, so that, and it has like a parchment paper, so that it sort of keeps the paint wet from drying, but the heat from my like light that I use for miniature painting is just so damn hot that it like heats up the entire thing. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Are you confident?
That
Ah. Did I paint this properly? Let me just grab this golden sunshade. There's a quick shade from our friends over at Arcus.
that's the one. Like, when you were young, you had like questions. You realize how toxic that is. Like,
Yeah. The Cavalrine. I loved his appearance in Wolverine. That was fantastic. Cavalry. Sorry, my face tracking isn't great, guys. It's like it's really struggling with the heat of this lamp. Yeah.
What is, uh,
Okay, it's not that hard. It's the sides that are hard.
where is-
Oh yeah, that was during the Witcher interview.
you can really tell what are- and some of them like kind of I'm not sure about the right maybe they're big or not like
I feel like I can leave this one bit painted, like just base coated, because it's being covered by the shield anyways. If I can find where the shield is. Yeah, this is the one. This is it. Oh, okay. Okay. It is not well secure. These are push fits, so it's okay. Like these are what they call in the Games Workshop like space push fit models, and so they have like little nubs similar to Gunpla. They are, but the problem is I understand why. I understand why push fits are worth lesser than the actual like kits. It's because like they're less custom. They're actually not customizable. You have to like actually gouge them for you to customize it, and it's a really weird way Games Workshop is like artificially cheapening the models that come in a starter set because they're always push fits. And I wish they just make, like, they've proven that they can do it. Like they've proven that they can do push fits just like how Bandai does Gunpla. So I don't know why they just wanna like make it exclusive for starter sets, and they wanna cut it in weird ways to make it so that it's not customizable. I don't like that. There's little pockets that I like. How do I show this without? There we go. They're little nice pockets. I like that. I think we're good with like this thing. I think I'm gonna work on like trying to finish one of them at least. So we can finish This is like test model number 1, so we'll continue finishing this. Yeah, same. Like when I was making the unmade, it was like really like painful. Lucky boys. My enemy. Oh, enemy. I lost my YouTube chat. No, wait long. 1 second, guys. I lost you. No. Hold up. Give me a second. You will get there. Professional streamer, don't worry. There we go. I found you guys again. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Yeah. The paint is chipping under. I'm not so sure why. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of scared. Paint is chipping under the shield, and I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe because of my the natural oils while I was painting from my hand. I'm not so sure. No, it's like chipping is happening with the paint, even though it's like primed. So I don't know. It might be my natural oils on my hand when I paint. So I'm not so sure. Nothing I can think of on top of my head. Because I mean, it's not oil. It's not old paint. Like it's fairly new, paint. So it's not like the paint being expired, which could happen. So I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe it's not. It might not be the paint because I'm using multiple layers of different paints. So I'm not sure. I'm not so sure. We'll have to see. Yeah, this one's one of my more complete ones. Yeah, this one's my more complete one. Yeah, I think I need to wait for this to dry, so we'll move on to the next one. Oh, we need to like pour more white paint in. Make sure to mix your paint, guys. I think the cat needs to go outside. Wait, 1 second. 1 second, guys. Cat needs to go. I need to understand why my cat like scratches the back of my chair. That's because she wants to get my attention, so she can go out. I made the paint a little too wash-like. A little too light. Oh, some of the paint isn't adhering too well, but that's because like these models have been out for a few days. Like while we were out for the weekend. You have the magnifying glass, right? You have the magnifying glass. Ah, there we go. Doing some painting. Okay. Nice. Then you paint the handles red, which kind of is difficult, but get it done. Because they are sort of painted okay-ish. Like I'm not too happy with them yet, but we'll get there. The kittens are so cute. They're out and about playing. Okay. I'll show you guys like the progress. It's so hard to like get the camera to focus. Yeah, it's currently the progress right now. There we go. I'm doing okay, I think. I'm doing pretty alright. I know I shouldn't have a flag, but you know, rule of cool. Oh, well. Put that back. I'm my best to keep my space organized as much as possible. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. Sorry, I got a little too immersed. Pretty good. I think we're progressing okay. Like I definitely talk more than I paint, but yeah, it keeps it entertaining, you know. Oh, yeah, I think I might wrap it up here because I don't want to paint too late. Yeah. Okay, well I can like, you know, I can keep going like until you wrap up. Oh, you actually finished 2K. Oh shoot, I need to give you this. Always keep ziplocs in handy because that's very important. I have to take a leak. Keep going first. We need to like finish some of these. The paint strokes aren't too bad. Thought maybe we lose 1 kilogram. It's pretty fire, not gonna lie. Don't want to my stream. It is. I don't know what it is. It's by real. Bit Saber's map is so good. Oh my gosh. I wish I had like better tracking with my phone being like completely bathed. Hold up. Let me give it a break. My phone's that. Okay, there it is. I have my phone here, but it's not super like. Yo 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 con con yo 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 con. There we go. I need to be Caldo. There we go. What? Yeah, yeah, it's like if it's white, yeah, it's about to break. Yeah, that's the thinner models tend to be like that. You gotta be real careful. You wanna break the model. Okay, I just finished co-living evoke system in Papitico. Oh my gosh. Don't die. Jabby is coding. Coding strong. I don't think so. But na lang 2 orbs lang since Yana has 2 Ah! So 2 by 2, 4? 4 combinations? 4 different spells? 4 different spells to play with? 6. 2 by... What? How does the math work? Sorry, I'm like, thinking about it. So Invoker has 3 spells. Sorry, it's like Quaswex. I'm thinking of a Quaswex. Ah, fire what? The same spell. Ah, okay, yeah. Ah, so there's 3 options. There's 3 different elements. So it's gonna be like 3 times 2 because you used the 1 in the. Okay, yeah, 6. Tama, 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 tama. Yeah! Salty's tiny boys. Salty has finished 2 boys. I am so proud. Woo! I'm so proud. That's fire. How come when I'm wrapping up, song becomes fire? Too dry. Oh yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like the stream. I hope you guys like the stream. Hit that follow button if you want to see more of my YouTube or Twitch content. Sorry, and hit that subscribe button if you want to see my YouTube content, and follow button if you want to see more of my YouTube Twitch content. I have not streamed in a while. Like, well, yeah. So once again, my name is Siga, just Siga, and I talk about my miniature wargaming experiences every day. Sorry, umalog yung screen. Anyways, and I'd like to thank Salty Rage. How the hell? I'm gonna end stream. Yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Yippee! Otsu gang! Otsu salty. Otsu salty. Bye-bye! Sorry, I need to like, bye-bye!